once again, it's time for Off the Top Sportscast. I'm John, and that guy right there is Roy. Roy, you have our topic of the day, but first, please like and subscribe. We appreciate all of your guys' um, help and views and comments. We love to go through. We love to talk to you guys. I love it when you tell me I'm wrong, but just don't tell me I'm wrong. Tell me why you're right. That's the important part. But Roy, what is our topic?
So we got a little topic today. It is the NBA. The NBA is around the corner. Baseball's coming to the head. Football just starting, and the NBA is around the corner. So NBA question. You have 6 picks. I need you to think about it before you tell me. Which NBA logo has not changed? It is the original NBA logo. You have 6 picks. I will not tell you right until you make your 6 picks. We will talk them down. So which NBA is the original NBA logo? 6 picks.
I'm going to go with the Philadelphia 76ers.
Okay. No, I'm not going to tell you anything. You got to keep on. You got to give me all 6, and then I'll chop them down.
I'm going to go with the Boston Celtics. I'm going to go with I think the Bulls logo changed a little bit. I'm going to go with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Come on, everybody. Play at home. You hear this question. Play at home. You pick your 6. I'm going to tell you at the end which is right. Write down what you think. And don't tell me a sorry team. But so far, you picked 76ers, Boston, Bucks. You have 3 more chances to tell me who you think. Fill up the bucket.
I'm going to say the Los Angeles Clippers.
2 more.
The New York Knicks.
Last one.
The Atlanta Hawks.
All right. A couple of things that I'm a little surprised. You didn't say Lakers at all, which I thought you would.
Say that.
Hold on.
Because, okay.
Why do you think?
Okay, I didn't say Lakers because they were the Minneapolis Lakers, and I don't remember what that logo was. I figured the gold and purple probably started in LA. I don't know why I thought that. But I have no recollection of ever seeing like an old logo of theirs, so that's why I didn't say the Lakers.
Why didn't you even say Detroit?
Yes, that's true. And they don't have like an extravagant logo or anything. Yeah, I simply didn't think of them.
Now remember, we're going back some teams, but some newer teams could be in the market. Like, why didn't you say?
Yeah, well, that's why I said the Clippers.
Why didn't you say the Utah Jazz?
Because they've changed their logo.
Okay, why didn't you say Golden State Warriors?
I think they've changed their logo too. I don't think it's the same logo from back in the day when Rod Strickland and them were there. So
you said some good ones. You said some really good ones. So you said the Atlanta Hawks. That's wrong. Atlanta Hawks have changed their logo.
Okay.
Next one. Good one. Great one. Probably 90% of people agree with you. The New York Knicks.
Yeah.
You then said the LA Clippers.
Yeah.
Man. So you have 3 more. Do you think one of the 3 you hit? Bucks, Boston, Philly. Great teams.
If anybody, I would say it's going to be the Phillies, man. Philadelphia has to.
So
The 76ers.
Milwaukee Bucks. Bah. Now, Philly.
Oh, they had the actual standing buck guy at one point. I
So
remember that. What a horrible logo.
Philly or Boston? Who do you guys think? I said some players. I just said, why wouldn't you say? They could have been one of the ones that were on there.
Yeah.
And then you said there's two that stands, Boston or the Sixers. I could tell you, bad for both of them.
What?
Neither of the six
Are
you
you
picked,
telling me I went over on this whole list?
but you were
Holy cow.
so close. You said the team.
Oh man, I remember what the heck I said.
The Chicago Bulls is the logo that has not changed. Imagine that. But you said it. You were on the tip. You were like, you were
Yeah.
there. But you picked some good teams. Some good teams. Probably the Knicks, Boston. I thought those are, those are the epitome of teams that a lot of people pick. The Knicks, probably the number one
So
teams I've heard.
before you give me the other five,
No, no, no. There's no other five. The Bulls is the only team.
what? There's only one team that has not changed their logo? I mean, I don't doubt it. Wow. Wow, yeah. I thought like you were saying, I was trying to think of Charlotte, you know. But I'm
Charlotte's
pretty
too young.
yeah. I mean, but even if they're young, that may be even better. Maybe that means they didn't have enough time to change the logo. You know what I mean? But I think Charlotte has changed the logo because they went from a couple of different places. Um, and then I was trying to think maybe the Raptors, but the Raptors had the original logo, which is not the logo that they have now. You know what I thought of for a second was the Rockets. Uh, but I think they actually had a rocket in their logo back in the 90s. This is going to be a fun one to edit because I'm going to have to add a lot of quick pictures of the two logos. Um, that's interesting. I think it would be interesting to see what baseball teams, since it's the oldest sport, you know what I mean, um, that haven't changed their logos.
I'm looking over some information here. It says the Chicago Bulls have had a consistent logo since the inception in 1966.
It's funny. I
But it does say this, not because I got that off of a questionnaire that I saw, but it does say has seen minor modifications.
Right. That's what I was saying. Yeah, because it's still the Bulls head, but the Bulls like logo got more aggressive after they won a couple championships and
And
stuff
and
like that.
and it does say that the Boston has stayed consistent with its theme, with
Yes.
also minimal alterations. The leprechaun, the clover, it stayed consistent with it.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it had been pretty consistent. And I, now I'm trying to think of the original Knicks logo and how far off it was from what it is now. And I know the Orlando Magic has changed at least three times.
Oh yeah, they're probably on 4 or 5 different renditions.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I've
Well,
liked.
I thought that was a great question, just as something to think about. Get people thinking as we're thinking it through. See if they came up with the right ones. Again, when I did
Yeah,
looking it over, it looked like the Buffalo Bulls and the Boston has stayed
the
consistent with
Buffalo
the theme.
Bulls.
Yeah, Buffalo Bulls. The Chicago Bulls have stayed minimal change, but the Boston Celtics have stayed consistent with their theme, but they've had changes.
Right.
But the Bulls have really stayed consistent with their theme. The only NBA team, which is really very interesting.
Yeah, I think it's also funny because we're in the hunt for the playoffs in baseball. Football season just started, so I've got fantasy names and weekly outlooks going on in my head. Um, it was hard to turn on my NBA brain. I don't know if that ever happens to you sometimes when you just start talking about a subject, you're like, I haven't turned that part of my brain on. That part is still sleeping until, November.
We start
But
talking more
December.
about it. But
Yep.
John, as we say, we enjoy people. We hope they played with us, played along, played a little bit of the game. Again, it's little just conversation that you have while you're sitting down talking sports. But
Yeah.
what do we always say about sports?
Talk to a stranger about sports today.